So, hello Aries, welcome to this full moon eclipse episode for the 8th of October, 8, 9 of October, it depends where you live in the world, and the 25th of October, where we have an eclipse in Scorpio. But let's start with the full moon in your sign on the 8th, 9th of October. So, one card flipped. You stay right there. Okay, so the full moon is going to occur in your first house. And it is very important to check what happened in April of this year. Okay, it feels like a lot of people kicked off something that is connected to yourself when it comes to just how people see you, how you want people to see you, and also how you see yourself, kind of. There was some type of shift when it comes to your sense of self. And it could be also connected to your relationships. Could be business, but also love relationships, you know. And maybe even some people got engaged, or some of you ended a relationship or started off completely a new journey. That's what I'm feeling here for you. And this full moon is going to kind of giving you a sense of completion. So whatever you have started in April, you are now seeing the fruits of your labor, but also you can end a cycle here. Okay, so if it's also connected to your workout regime, or how you just put yourself into the world, for example, you changed your morning routine or your evening routine, something like that, it feels like around this time, around the full moon, you are able to see the manifestation of it. Okay, you are going to see the results. And there is a sense of completion, just a pure sense of completion. And yeah, it's like the spotlight is on you and you're ready to share whatever you have been working on. For some of you, it could be that you worked on something in the behind the back and in the dark, but now you feel like, okay, I'm ready to show the world. Okay, it could also mean that it feels like it has to do with your looks. For some of you, you know, you change something about your looks, how you dress, or how you wear your hair, something like that. And yeah, it could be that you now finally can embody who you became in the past couple of months. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, so let's have a look at your cards, you guys, for this full moon. So we have the Magician, the Eight of Cups, the Star, and the Page of Swords. It feels like for some of you, you are walking away from something. You are walking away from something that is done, like no longer serving you, you know, and it is something that you have implemented into your life for a very long time, but now around this full moon you come to the realization, no, this is no longer serving for me, and there's a sense of letting go, but also starting something new. You're going to come up with something that has been a kind of dream for you for a very long time, and you're ready to go. And for others, it could be very much connected mentally to yourself, you know, that you're just you went through something mentally that you didn't show to the world, and now you're ready to show what you wanted to change, you know. And since this is your first seventh house axis, it could also mean that this is connected to a partner, okay, that either you ended a relationship, or you're going to enter a new relationship, or you're officially ready to let people know that you in this new kind of partnership. That's what I'm seeing here. And then we have Pisces, the ninth house, and Ceres coming up here, which gives me the feeling that you guys, a Pisces person, sun, moon, and rising could be very significant here, but also it feels like you're more sentimental. You're a little bit more in tune with your passions, and you're very passionate about it, but also sentimental at the same time. So whatever that is that you're either going to end, or you re-stepping into a new sense of self, you know, you showing to the world who you truly are, it is very freeing for you, you know. You feel like, oh, finally, you know, there is like a conclusion, a combination, a completion coming up here, okay, when it comes to this full moon in your first house, you guys. Okay, then let's have a quick look at the eclipse that we have coming up on the 25th of October. And we're already in the eclipse period. This eclipse is going to hit your 8th house. And 8th house is connected to other people's finances. Money you get not from your direct paycheck, money you get from someone else. Could be also your partner's money, okay? There is some type of shift going on here, you guys. Give me 1 second. Your cards fell. Okay, major focus on those two. So there could be a major shift when it comes to the finances to your partner, or just general finances that you get from an outside source or circumstances, you know. That it could be inheritance, it could be donations, something that is not linked to your direct paycheck, or, as I said, you know, your partner's finances. There could be like some type of shift going on here, which at the same time, you know, because it hits your 8th house and the opposite is the 2nd house, could mean that at the same time it has an effect on your possessions, on your bank account, okay? So if you have a partner and you rely on their source of money a lot, there could be like a shift when it comes to your money and his or her money. That's what I'm feeling here. And also with your tarot cards, let's have a look. Page of Wands. Let's see. 6 of Pentacles. And the 8 of Swords. And 3 of Swords. So, it gives me very much the sense of finances will be a major focus here in October when it comes to this eclipse. But also, it feels like if something is happening to your partner's finances or your finances, or let's say if it has an effect on your partner's finances, it has immediately an effect on you. That's what I'm feeling here. And it could be that, you know, there's a little bit of shakeup, but at the same time, it could be like a completion, you know. There is something eclipsed out here that is no longer serving, you know, and that is going to push you or your partner into a different direction. You know, it feels like a lot of you are in a relationship and have a partnership, and if that's the case, you know, it could be that you and your partner are going to collaborate on the future, okay? Let's say, okay, this job didn't work out, you know, let's find a new one. Let's find a better one, you know, let's upgrade, you know. Maybe it was overdue, you know, it was no longer serving you anyway. let's put it like that, right? And for those of you who are single, it just could be that, you know, maybe there's some type of change going on when it comes to those resources you're getting, for example, from your parents, you know, if they still support you, or just someone else, or even, you know, if you work in this financial sector, that there's some imbalance going on and something will be eclipsed out. You know, something is going to change when, for sure, it comes to finances here in October. That's what I'm getting here, you guys. But it feels like for many of you, this is something, you know, you receive something from someone that is not feeling right to you in the first place. You know, there's some unsatisfaction I'm getting here from you guys, and it's like, yeah, okay, I get this certain type of money from an external source, and you know, I can pay the bills, but deep down inside you're like, is it really serving me? Am I proud of that? You know, that's what I'm feeling here. And it is very important to stay within yourself in October. Okay, focus on yourself. You know, you have the full moon on the 8th, 9th of October, and then towards the end of October, you know, collaborate with your partner if you have one. If you don't, you know, collaborate with your friends, collaborate with business partners or colleagues at work or college, you know. And it feels like collaboration is very important in October. And also, you know, with justice coming up here, I like that, because it means, you know, justice will be served. Whatever is going to happen, you know, don't get into this energy of fighting and, you know, going on the streets and being angry, you know, and probably will come up, you know, but justice will be served here, you know. It's just like, you just have to stay in your peace, and it's probably not going to be easy, but you have all abilities to make it work. Okay, and if you have partners, friendships, family members, you know, that you can connect with, for sure do that. Okay, my dear Aries, so I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please make sure to subscribe and like, and I see you on my next one. Bye bye.